Hey guys, thank you guys so much for joining us again today in our Leader Roulette episode 3. This is your host Luis, class in session.
Yep, and this is Kyle. I'm back with another video for you.
Yeah, he was a little late to the introduction, but it'll be okay. So sorry, I can't get my words out. Leader Roulette, if you guys don't know what it is, basically we throw every single leader in the game into a randomizer, and I get one and Kyle gets another, and we roll 3 times each to see which leader we want.
Yeah, so here I'm rolling first. I ended up with Kidku and Luis ended up with Pan. And so without further ado, let's hop into it. So I'm playing a blue-red variant, so I'm going ahead and just playing Black Malecon because I don't know what variant he's playing, and I want to go ahead and just see if I can get a floodgate out. So
yeah, so I'm playing basically a lot of Arrival and Alliance here is what I went with. We had 30 minutes to build a deck each, and we kept each other accountable on this. So that's what we had. And Pan is a really good generic red leader. I mean, you play anything, it gets 5k, and then you draw a card if it's 20k or more. But I just I have 2 energies, and then I swing with my leader, and I pass turn.
yeah, so now I've got my red and my blue online. I'm ready to go. I know I've got Sensu Bean in my hand. I've got and I just swing and pass.
Yep, so this is a really quick game, guys. I misplayed big time, but I swing here and I activate some Arrival. Champa Beers lets me blow up a card on his side of the field. BMS is a great card, but it doesn't really work necessarily against anything with Arrival and Alliance. Typically, it has anywhere between 1,600 to 20, 25, 30k sometimes. But again, Kyle just has no clue what I have here. I messed up here with Champa Beers. Champa Beers gives another battle card. Double strike, but I didn't really have anything, and I wanted to keep it on board for Alliance next turn. If I put it in rest mode, Kyle might swing at it or something like that. So play Napa, and then I pass my turn.
Yeah, so I start off, I'm just going ahead and getting out some skillless. I'm trying to spam the board here. I fully expected him to play Topo, which I'm sure he'll talk about his giant misplay that cost him the game. But so I'm just swinging. When he doesn't Topo, I'm like, okay, I'm swinging face here. I swing as much as I can with as little energy as I can, using Sensu Beans aggressively to keep my plays going, while also trying to keep 15k. Here, this is really good, killing that thing, not letting me combo skillless battle cards. And here, all I'm trying to do is combo a skillless to get my Awaken off and become a 25k leader. And I go ahead, I play my Unison. And this lets me play out 2 more skillless battle cards that I can continue to pressure with. I go ahead and combo the skillless just because, like I said, I want one in the drop area. Here I go, I Awaken because I'm at 6 life. I swing 25k with my leader. That's absolutely busted. I go ahead, I reveal a ball. I'm going to go ahead and pitch here. Just something I don't really need at the moment. Yeah, I go ahead and pitch another Unison because it's dead in my hand at this point. I play Nimbus Master just because it's another aggression tool, and I continue to pressure. And Luis definitely should have topoed here, and that's probably his biggest misplay if he wants to speak to that real fast.
Yeah, man, it was definitely a big mistake on my part. Anybody watching this, anybody looks at my hand, sees I have 2 topos. Like, use the topo. Like, why are you not using the topo? It doesn't make sense that he didn't use the topo. And I completely agree. I should have. But you live and you learn, and we don't do reruns. We don't get to do, oh, let me try again. There was a misplay on my part. No, that's not what we're doing here. I screwed up, so I have to kind of own up to it at this point. So I'm at 2 life, and I'm kind of struggling here, but I feel safe because I have 2 topos in hand. So I'm trying to figure out what my play here is, and I tap 4 energy to play this SS3 Gohan with Deflect. Really good. I think it deals a damage right away, and then my opponent can't play anything with 20k or less. So for this turn and his next turn, so he can't play any of his 1-drop weenies anymore. He can't play. He can't really play topos or anything like that for the rest of the turn. I think he's allowed to activate a topo on his first swing, but that's pretty much all he's able to play. He should not be allowed to play any more battle cards or anything like that. So we swing here, and he can still activate topo on the first swing. We have a bit of a conversation here that I probably could have cut out just to avoid the awkwardness, but he's still able to play the topo. He kind of teaches me how Alliance works play by play because I wasn't 100% like familiar with it. I played Broly Surge for a long time, but I still didn't use Alliance in it very often. I didn't know that Alliance was a thing when I was playing Broly Surge, but I use Champa Beerus here as an extra 20k booster, so I think that's a 25k. And I don't exactly remember what I do here, but again, it's just a huge misplay.
And I think you just you activate Alliance here. I think you swing with your leader, or no, I don't even think you swing with your leader.
I do swing with my leader to get an extra draw, not necessarily deal any damage or anything like that. I can't remember whether you took it or not. Since you did take some damage on that, I was able to play this guy. But if I swing with anybody, I have to pitch 2 cards. So that's why I hadn't swung with my leader quite yet. Because topo does hurt. I mean, it hurts anybody. A lot of the times early game, people aren't going to take that. But I'm trying to get rid of cards on his board. So I'm going to go ahead and just, pitch some cards. I don't have a Unison on board, so there's no point in having Yamcha. And he also can't play battle cards. So there's no point in having Yamcha. But he combos out of that really easy. And I kind of just passed turn here, and this is such a fast game. I mean, I screwed up.
Yeah, this is the game. This is the kill turn right here. I know it. I charged another blue. I'm like, I don't need it in my hand. I'm not gonna play it. I have no reason to play it. I go ahead and I activate my. I'm reorganizing my energy.
This is where we misplayed.
Wait, no.
You weren't allowed to play any battle cards.
I crit the life. Well, no,
I can. You did crit a life. That's right. You have to crit a life.
Yeah, I have to crit a life. So I went ahead and crit the life. I crit another life for Kidku, just so I can grab some more combo power into my hand. And that way I can pop multiple things on his turn. He goes ahead and topo. I'm like, okay, I'm going for the kill anyways. I've got a Beerus I've got a Champa in my hand. I've got a whole bunch of 4-star balls. I'm ready to go. This was my kill swing. I go ahead. I activate 4-star. I Sensu Bean up. Or no, I pitched 2. I pitched 2 cards for topo here. I go ahead and I tap 1. I combo rivals. I pop hit. Dude, that is so good. The fact that it's a Son Goku childhood. I go ahead and pop that. And I think I pop his topo just to get rid of combo power on it in his hand. Not knowing that he had a bunch of dead 10Ks. Here I'm just reorganizing to kind of get my ability. Go ahead. I combo. I used another Sensu Bean here. Combo, and here's the Champa that kind of sealed his fate. And I think I got up to what 20. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70k is what it looks like.
Yeah, and I mean I couldn't combo out of that, man. It's double strike. I screwed up. I didn't play topo early. If I would have played topo early, it'd have been fine. You got topo, use it. I mean, there's just no other way around it.
Like if you have topo, unless like it's a detriment to you to play topo, due to your opponent's ability or something, I highly suggest first swing. If you don't want to take any damage that turn, just first swing topo.
Absolutely, and I think if I would have used topo early on, the game might have been a lot different. But no
definitely would have been longer. Definitely would have been longer. You would have been able to stabilize and probably do some things, but I knew that I had to pivot towards the aggro version, and I had to spam and just keep swinging. As long as you stayed on that front side, I was like, I'm gonna deal damage, and that's ultimately what got me the game.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Thank you so much for watching. This is the deck list. I personally don't think it's a bad deck list. Compared to the other decks or the screw-ups that I've had in the last 2 episodes, I don't think this is too bad. I mean, I think Arrival is really good. I think Alliance is really, really good. And I think Pan is a great leader. I just misplayed big time and wasn't able to extend the plays.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, push all those buttons. But anyway, this is the deck list that I piloted today. I'm a very big fan of Kidku. This is actually the list that I personally run. I'll probably end up running it in the locals. I changed it from the last time I profiled it. So if you guys want to see an updated profile of that, let us know down in the comments below. But other than that, this is the winning deck list for today. Like always, we're praying for you guys, and class is dismissed.